I mean.
No, this is more about changing the shape of them than the size. And, like, there's a guy I work with closely, and he's kind of like my work dad almost. And I would just be mortified if he noticed. And, like, I knew he would never say anything. But, like, just in my head, I'd always be like, did he notice? Oh, my God. So that was a good time for a lot of reasons to just knock this out.
Well, I was starting to feel concerned that I was going to see you on Botched because you have just gone straight up trying to look like, I don't know, a brat doll.
No.
I tried to think. I'm like, I
dyed my hair pink and suddenly I'm a brat doll.
Yeah, like, you posted that photo and you had the pink hair and everything. And I'm like, oh no. I was thinking of that lady that was getting all that plastic surgery to look like a Barbie.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
Or a doll, or,
plastic surgery, to look like a Bratz doll, I'd have to stop eating Chick-fil-A, and that's not going to happen.
Exactly.
So.
Yes. So, yeah. So, okay, I just wasn't sure if, we were discussing that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Anything going on with you, Jen, that we need to discuss?
I don't think anything, nothing that I'm going to discuss here right now. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. So anyway, back to the vaginal rejuvenation. That was the
one having that done.
Yeah, that was the one that I was really trying to understand what that was. And then Margaret's like, I think that they do that with like a laser. I'm like, well, what do they mean? They stick it up there and they tighten everything? And then we were laughing, calling it the Biscuit Blaster 9000.
But does it make it tighter? It just makes it prettier.
Yeah,
no, I think that one makes it tighter. But what I don't understand is everyone's always like, it's not true that your vagina gets stretched out when you have babies, which makes sense that it would just go back to normal. But if that's true, why do people need to get it tightened?
Right. So I Googled it today. I took a dive and I watched a video of the surgery. It was very graphic.
Yeah, you tried to send it to me and I refused to open it.
Right. Well, I wanted you to see it. So, yeah, it's a lot. It's almost like the inside of the vagina's like coming out.
Well, I think that's something different.
No, this was the vaginal rejuvenation.
Oh.
Yeah. I know what you're thinking of. Yeah, no, this was like, it didn't look really, it looked a little bizarro before he did the surgery because they were showing what they were going to do. And I don't know. But it wasn't like they just shoved up a laser and did something. I don't know where you got that from. There might be something different.
Well, because I know at the place I go to get like all my Botox and fillers, they have this sign in the bathroom that's like they do something to like tighten shit up down there, but it's not surgery. Like it's some, I think, kind of laser. I don't know. I don't really.
All right, I need to Google that. Yes, I tried to get somebody to come on to talk about, but I don't think many people. You've got to have a lot of money, I think, if you're just going to spend it all on
As far as I know, my basement does not need remodeling, so I haven't looked into it.
Yeah. So, okay. Well,
if you've had the surgery and you want to talk, message one of us.
Yes, we'd like to know.
Yeah, I'm definitely curious about the non-surgical one with the with the Biscuit Blaster 9000. I did have a story though, like really quick. So lately at work, I have to wear a mask every day, all day. Well, I take it on and off, but I try to like buy cute little masks. And the last couple weeks I've been wearing the one that was like a dog face. With a little tongue, right? It looks like a dog face. And it's like a real photo of a dog face. It's not a cartoon. You know what I mean? So it's like a photo. And it does kind of blend in with your face. I did have that on. And there's this one customer that drives me crazy. And on Friday night, I had to deliver to him. And he's just really rude. And he's like obnoxious. And I, gave him his food. I get back to the shop and Tracy's like, that guy just called and he said you weren't wearing your mask and he's, really pissed off. I'm like, number one, he came to the door, he didn't have a mask on. Number two, I did have it on and it was my dog face mask. I'm like, what does this old fuck think I'm a real dog face?
He thought
He thought that was my face.
So for people who haven't seen it, it looks like almost like a Rottweiler's nose, and then
yes,
the mouth is wide open and like the tongue's hanging out.
Yes. And he said I wasn't wearing my mask.
I mean, maybe he has really bad eyes and didn't have his glasses on.
Oh, but yeah, so I was like, oh, great. So I'm like, he was just being like a real jerk on the phone and was like, she came here, she didn't have her mask on. So I did buy a couple different ones. I went on Etsy, and looked up cute little face masks. And the next one, which I'm going to wear next week, I'm going to start. I have my shark one for a while. It's a pig. It's a big pig nose, like oink, oink, pig nose. And I thought that's more appropriate. Like during quarantine, the pig face will kind of fit, the rest.
So here's a question. Do you wear the same mask all week?
Yeah, I wash it in the sink with Dove and I hang it up on the
every day, every week.
You know what? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about our mask hygiene.
100% admit my worst work mask sits on my desk.
Yeah.
I have 2 of them. I swap between the 2 of them. Friday night, I take the 2 masks home, so I'm there 5 days a week. I take the 2 masks home. I don't have to wear it when I'm at my desk because I'm in my own office. But if I leave the office, I go to the kitchen, I go to someone else's office, I have to be in the mask. Right. So it's on for like 2 to 5 minutes at a time. I'm not putting on a whole different mask I would go through 500 masks a day.
Thank you. Right. No, I do not. I'm telling you, I wash that mask twice a week. I don't care. I washed it last night and just threw it in my purse when I got home. And look what I made. This is an invention. I should be like marketing my mask strap. It's a shoelace. See? Because I have to wear it. Listen, I'm going to market this shit.
Shut up. Is that the one he thought was your real face? Mm-hmm. You have to understand. You look like a freaking cartoon character.
Thank you. This is what he said was I did not have on my mask.
Dead.
So yeah, I'm not washing that shit tonight. I'm wearing it again tomorrow. My mask has some coffee stains inside of it because it's white on the inside. I've obviously dribbled coffee down my face. Margaret, we know what you did to your mask.
Your garlic knot.
I had it in my lap at an Italian restaurant. I dropped a garlic knot in it. And I was out of town. I was visiting my parents, and I didn't have another one with me. So the next day I had to wear a mask that smelled like garlic all day, and it was disgusting. Like, I felt like I just had a filter on my face that was giving me garlic breath, like, as I breathed out. It was the worst.
You want to brush your teeth more? Do you want to brush your teeth more with them? So I've been addicted to these. I had to see what kind they were. Balsamic vinegar and basil Triscuits. I'm addicted to these things. I eat them every day with my lunch. Uh-huh. Let me tell you, your breath is freaking hell in that mask after these freaking Triscuits. Right. I'm so people, like, if you want to sponsor us, that's awesome because, like, I'm going through 3 packs of these a week. But these are not mask-friendly crackers.
No.
See, working from home, I really don't have to wear a mask that much. Like, just when I go out. Mm-hmm. So I don't really. But yeah, no, I don't wash. I definitely do not wash mine every time. I basically wash it when there's way too much lipstick on the inside.
Yeah, that's another thing, right? Is like all these people are wearing masks and now their makeup is getting all over the insides. And isn't it messing up your makeup?
Well, I don't know. Since quarantine started, I don't really wear like full foundation and stuff.
All you have to do is just do your eyes.
Well, and I just do like a little bit of concealer where I need it and then powder and call it a day because who am I trying to impress right now? But I keep forgetting. I can't get in the habit of when I'm doing my makeup, like, just don't bother with the lips because you're going to put a mask over it. But then I forget and I put lipstick on and now the inside of all my masks are stained. So, it's a work in progress.
Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. I am trying to think. So all right, we talked about that. Margaret, I was concerned I was going to see you on botch. That's on my notes. Okay. Quickly. Do you know on Facebook when they give you that top badge? All right,
Top
if you
banner?
post, right,
Yes.
you get a badge like top
Yeah.
fan on like, I don't know, on like CNN or whatever. I have,
CNN's top fan.
what is it?
You would be top fan on
Well,
CNN.
I know, but like, how did I get that little badge? Is it from like commenting or liking?
Yeah, I think from just
Too much.
doing a lot of stuff. And we know you're always doing the most, Cindy. So
Right. So in order to keep my top fan status, now I find myself fighting with even more people. Because I'm like, I don't want to lose my status, so let me start some shit right here, right now.
We have them on the Couple of Instigators page. It says at the top, there's a list of like 20 of them of who the top fans of the page are.
Okay.
And you can see them when they comment, and I now know the names who are the top fans because they comment on every post. Like, those people are sticking to those badges.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys talk amongst yourself while I check my eggplant.
Check your eggplant.
Yeah.
Like, itching or it's growing? Hold on. I'm going to try. Can we find our top fans quickly? Let's see here. Margaret, you got to talk. I can only talk to myself for a second here.
but do we think these top fan how many people on the page do we think actually listen regularly?
I don't know. We got a lot of interactions. Like the last show was Chanel.
Yes, it was.
The last show was Chanel. There was 331 people.
Interesting.
So I don't know, but we've got like 25,000 people. So I don't think that's really like a huge amount that are like tuning
But, like,
in.
I wonder if those top fans even listen to this.
Right? That
Like,
I'm not sure about.
if you're a top fan and you're listening, let us know.
Post. Let us know what's going on here. Should we have a group? Would a group be better? Cindy, you're muted. You're literally eating.
her face.
I'm back.
Woohoo!
Yeah, no, we have a group. We never go there. I have a group already, private, or, a fan page.
So we've got, listen, let's give a shout out to our new top fan is Lamont Wilson. Let me just tell you, can you guys see that picture? Where's my camera? There.
It's too bright.
Yeah.
Isn't Lamont the happiest looking man in the world? Look at that smile.
Yeah.
Hi, Lamont.
We love you, Lamont.
Yes. I noticed that a lot of our fans are Trump lovers. I
I think that's your
You're
fault.
totally trying to troll us.
They are, but
I'm so snarky in the comments, and the best is they all think I'm you, Cindy. Especially when I start saying stuff about being in Canada, they're like, wait, what?
yeah.
What are you talking about? Or if I say something about guys, they're like, wait, what?
So the reason I thought about my top fan status is because I had got into a huge fight with all these people arguing about the COVID and going and sending their kids back to school. And I did make a post because behind me at work is this enormous daycare center. There has to be 400 kids there. It's completely insane. It's 3 huge buildings. Like, this is like the mega of daycare centers. Built-in pools, jungle gym. Yes, it's like a daycare center / camps. It's huge.
Aww.
Yeah. So during this entire pandemic, like, let me tell you, they did not miss a beat. They were full. I could hear all them kids out in the back constantly playing because, like, it backs up to our back door near the kitchen. And I was like, they have not missed a beat with COVID. They did not close down. They like knew how to run that place, right? And everybody was saying about the whole school, and these teachers were all saying that they were, they're not going back to work, and they were getting the unions involved and, the whole thing because of the COVID. And I made a comment like, maybe you should contact the daycare workers that have not closed during this entire thing and have had no problems, and they're making $11 an hour. So maybe you should ask these minimum wage people who are essential workers who have been in there taking care of those kids since the beginning for minimum wage. Maybe they can help you guys out. Well,
And, I was one of the girls I was at dinner with last night. Her kid, she has